Hi, everyone. Good morning. It's Friday. Yay, Friday. It's Friday edition of Cricket Chat with Miss Rita, and we are going to be doing lots of stuff today. We're making a freebie from Bearly.Art, which is a brand new. It's a card. I have the winner of the last giveaway for January. Anyway, I have the winner to announce, and then just a couple of little housekeeping things. And hello, hi, Jerry Ann. My mother-in-law's name was Jerry. Hi, Susan. Hi, Leslie. Donna. Hi, Dawn. Renee. Good morning. Hi, Thelma. Um, how is everyone? Hi, Lynn. I hope everybody is, yeah, I hope everybody is preparing. Anybody that's, on the East Coast is preparing for what is now called a blizzard. But when I was growing up, we called them nor'easters. Nor'easter. It's short for northeaster, meaning that the wind blows all the way up from the eastern seaboard, and it makes it very very wet, heavy snow. So um, they're saying now they're calling it like a bomb cyclone or something like that. But they're saying that we could see 1 to 2 feet of snow. This morning, I was listening to the radio. I had to go in for an appointment. I was listening to the local radio station, and the fella was reminiscing. It was BOQ Gloucester 104.9 FM, and the guy he went through the same blizzard that we had, that I had, called the blizzard of '78, which 1978. So now it's quite a few years now, right? It's almost 50 years, I think. But yeah, I was a kid during that, and he was talking about how we would jump out the windows onto the snowdrifts. It was really, really, it was crazy. It basically socked everybody in for a long time. Anyway, we don't ever have those anymore. But we get them, but we're so much more well equipped, and we know ahead of time. So everybody's going to have to go out and get their bread and milk. And the suggestion that was made was, if you do buy bread, uh, particularly Wonder Bread. When I was a kid, it was either Wonder Bread, or if you were like Italian or Portuguese, you would get scally bread, and it would come in a plastic bag, right? And you would wear them um, over. I always put mine on over my socks, and then you could tape them, because you had to tape them unless they were really really long, or they would like scooch down in your boots, which would just make it worse. But this would keep your foot dry and therefore warm. And this is a thing that everybody in the north does. And when I was a kid, it was Wonder Bread that we did that. But oh, nice, Carolita. Yeah, Wonder Bread makes great boot for the boots and everything. So I'm sure I'm not the only one that remembers that. And also the bread bags, um with elastic. Oh, with an elastic. Yeah, yeah, Kristen. We used to use like tape. My father always had electrical tape, black electrical tape, and we just used a little bit of electrical tape to bring it in. Oh yeah. All of my friends from Massachusetts and Rhode Island, they're all coming out say, "I remember that. I remember that," in the chat. Anyway, so we're excited. This is going to happen. Yay! On in other news, Owen is starting to do some work around getting his license, which is scary. Um, and what else? I went to visit my mom yesterday. I took her thrifting. She thought She thought the prices in the thrift store were too high. She's like, everything's so expensive. I'm like, it's a thrift store. It was like $2.99, $3.99. I said, oh dear, Mom, we're gonna have to count on Senior Day, which is 30% off on Senior Day on Tuesday. So shout out to Savers, the thrift store that still offers Senior Day. And Mom is doing well. She's a little bit like stir crazy because again, there was another COVID scare. And when they have a COVID scare, they have a tendency to lock them down because they don't want everybody to get it. So they can't have their communal meals in the dining room. So she takes everything very, very literally. And so she's like, I can't leave my room. I'm like, you can leave your room. You just have to wear a mask, but if I'm not going to leave my, there's plenty of activities and whatever, but she just feels like, oh, she can't leave her room. So it was great to get her out yesterday for 3 or 4 hours. It was funny because she didn't remember that we went out for her birthday. I should have taken a picture too. Um, yeah, she can still go out. It's not that. They just can't have the meals together because that's when they all have to take their masks off. So they hand deliver all the meals. I'm like, that's like room service, Mom. And she's like, no, it's like a prison. I'm like, no, it's not. You wouldn't want to be in a prison. So, but she's fine. She's fine. I don't have to go anywhere. And I brought her over 3 huge boxes of old photos to go through. So you'll be seeing some of those come down the pike. Photos from the 60s, some before I was born, 70s and 80s. Because when my folks sold the house, I took all of the pictures. And I don't ever throw out pictures ever. Even if they came out bad, I don't throw them out, which is weird. But I put them all in like a decade order and in a boxes, and I haven't looked at them since. And I thought this is perfect for her because it will help with her memory recall too. And I told her that we could create a little scrapbook from that. So all my scrapbooking friends are going to need some ideas because I haven't done scrapbooking in a long time. Let's see what else. Melody Lane and Alex, her son, are doing better. If you want to send a card, they can't accept. Apparently, they can't accept anything like flowers and gifts in the room. And if you want to send a card, could you email me? I will be glad to send it to you right away. The email address that you would ask for is missrita@gmail.com. And this is it's not her home address, or even I don't think it's even the hospital, but it's like an intermediary family member. So I would normally post something like that, but I don't want to post like a personal home address. Okay. And let's see. Did I get yours? I'm going to pick the winner. I did pick the winner this morning. Did I get yours? Probably did. Yesterday was a super busy day for me. So after the show, I had to run out and with Mom, I was there, and then I had to go downtown to create an escape, and then Owen, we were working with his skills trainer on the car situation, on the driving situation. So it was a really busy day. If I didn't respond to your email, and Deborah DiCetta, I am not ignoring you. I have reached out to the Cricket folks, and I'm going to get that rectified because I understand she received the wrong prize. Anyway, if you have received if you have won a prize in January, I have to wait until all of them are given out, and so after today, I can post them to Cricket and then they will send them out. So hopefully you'll be getting your free Bright Pad Go if you won one. Loretta and Dawn Little, Game Show Dawn Little, Loretta, Kathy, and then there's today's one, and I'll mention it halfway through. All right, and so I mentioned Melody. Oh, I got to talk about the light, which you see I have on and I really love. So, Cricket came out yesterday, was the first day of sale of this Cricket Bright. It's just called Cricket Bright 360, and it's a really, really awesome light. It's a very expensive light too. And when I showed you guys, I don't know if you saw that, but when I showed you guys the original launch day, which I don't do a really great job of. So if you really want to see how well it works, I would check out Jennifer Makers, because she does a really great job. Me, I was just playing around, just kind of talking about it. But anyway, when I was talking about it, I had the information that you could use my code, my Cricket Chat 10 code, and you could get 10%, but actually now it's 20%. So if you were a subscriber and use my code, then you get it for, I think, a reasonable price. And then I found out after I did the video that it was no, the codes weren't going to be used, or can't be used. So who knows? So for right now, if you want to purchase it, you will still get a 10% discount because you're an Access member. If you're an Access member, I think Access is awesome. So I'm like, how would I not be an Access member? Anyway, and this is a beautiful light, and it is a made to last light. So I know that, it's very expensive. And would I have purchased it for myself? Probably not, because I am super cheap. Um, but I have always complained about the lighting in my work area, and so this is going to really help me, and it's very easy on the eyes. The other thing is that somebody said, why would they produce something that you can't replace the bulbs in? Because the bulbs aren't going to ever go out in your lifetime. That's why. So it's like, you can't, underneath the little light head, there are multiple lights. Okay, there are multiple lights, and those lights are LED, and they're designed to be on for over 33,000 hours. And so if you're going to keep them on for, I don't know, I think it's 33,000 hours, but if you kept it on for 8 hours a day, every day for the next 35 years, then you would need to replace the bulb. But I'm going to venture to say that not a lot of people keep lamps for 35 years, although I have. So there you go. So I don't know. I just thought I would tell you that. And whenever, please be me. Diana, hi. You never won anything? Oh, yes, you have. Oh, well, you know what? I don't pick the names. I just take them from the raffle copter. Okay. So when I say I'm going to pick the names, I used to pick people names, but now we do the rafflecopter. And so it's fair for everyone, and so I don't have a say in who gets picked. And actually, when somebody that I know gets picked, I'm like, oh, I know that person. And so far, I've known this month, so that might be the confusion. Anyway, sorry to take so long to get to today's main event, which is this Lunar New Year lantern card. Okay, so as you know, it's the Lunar New Year starting next Tuesday, and actually before Tuesday, folks all over the world who celebrate the Lunar New Year, which, as it used to be referred to in American anyway as the Chinese New Year, but that was a misnomer, because it wasn't just for Chinese, it was for anybody that had grown up with or live with the Asian lunar calendar, lunar meaning moon. So always, it's always like millions and millions of people celebrate this holiday, and we're just now like learning about it. So it's we have to go along with what they uh, um, they tell us. So apparently, for the Lunar New Year, lanterns, red, all of that are really, really popular. So I went over to Bearly.Art for the freebie today, and I picked up this lucky lantern card, and you'll see that it is free, and you can get there by going to Bearly.Art dot. I'm sorry, Bearly.Art. That's their website address. That's not .com or .org. It's Bearly with a bear, BEARLY .ART. That's their website. So when you go there, this is what you should see. Let me get you to the home page. You will see this. Yay! And then you can come over here to the second column where it says products. And you are going to use that down button. All right. And it will automatically bring up these columns. You're going to go over here to this SVGs, the second column, and you can do see all SVGs. And they've been adding a lot of SVGs even since I downloaded this card. There's also this awesome cake topper for, I guess, for a fiesta. Maybe we can do that for Cinco de Mayo. And then there are all kinds of little things, including the red envelopes, which I've done red envelopes before. They're so much fun. And these ones are bigger. I would used to put chocolate coins in mine because they were small, but these ones like sized for a dollar bill, like for currency. And you don't have to buy anything, but you do have to like go through the purchase and put all these into your cart. And then you'll see up here let's go to our cart. And here I have a whole bunch, including the lantern card, right? And then I'm going to go check out. Now, because this is how they keep track of how many downloads, right? Even though you're not paying anything. All right. So we're going to, let's see, I'll log in, and there's no payment, even though there's a payment there. So let me just log in here. My computer is so slow. I don't know it's supposed to be faster. I don't know. All right, let's try this. Anyway, so you're going to go in and log in, and I have all of these. And so I do continue with payment. Well, there's no payment required. So, but I still go through that. Okay. And then I'm going to continue with payment. And once I do that, it will be in my download area. So let me show you that. So it's being processed right now. Yeah, the red envelopes yeah, I know, no glue refill. I don't know what's going on with that. I know, I'm getting a little nervous. Anyway, so here it comes up. All of these are my downloads. So you just go ahead and click on this blue box where it says download now. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm on a Mac. It might be different for you if you're on a different system. But this goes automatically to a file. And I'm just going to show you. I got to get those red envelopes. All right. And then for my Macintosh, I have a downloads file here. And these all appear at the bottom. So I do often, when I do downloads, I check here. While I'm actually on the subject of Friday freebies, I wanted to tell you I've had a number of requests for doing a design from Designs by Miss Mandy. And I'm on her mailing list too. Yeah. So I knew about her, and she has this really lovely Valentine on her homepage lately. That's like a shadow box card. So we will be doing that next week. So if you haven't ever checked out Designs by Miss Mandy, and it's Mandy, MANDEE.com. She has tons and tons of free cut files here, including she's got all these tutorials and printable cut files and downloads. So check it out. She has fonts, graphics, everything. So check it out for next week. And this is what we'll be making next week. Okay. So once I am in my design space and I've downloaded that, I'm going to start new. If my computer lets me. Everybody's like, I don't know if it's my computer's like, it's going to snow, you know. All right. So we're going to go, once we have an empty canvas, we're going to go to uploads. Okay. And we are going to go, hi, Marcia. How are you? Oh, prayers for the fur baby. Oh, um, hi, Minnesota. Hi, Carrie. Okay. And okay, so Lori is asking about the giveaways, and I'll talk about that when we get to the last winner. Okay. Um, all right. So here's where we're going to go and upload our image. I'm sorry to be a little bit off today. If you're not used to my style, you might be going, this girl's all over the place. What am I going to do? Man, whatever. Okay. So we're going to go to upload image right here. And then we're going to hit browse right here. And it's going to bring me to that file that I have, the downloads file. Eventually, I don't know. Seems like everything is taking so long today. What the heck? Come on. And this actual file comes in. Oh, I forgot to show you the card. This is the card. Isn't it awesome? Now, of course, I had to make some adjustments. So I found this really cool thing, which I cut out in iron-on foil. And this is what this is. So this says, may all go well with you this year. So I added that. And I don't know. Come on. I don't know. All right. I'm just going to cancel out of here and I'm going to show you. Come on. Sorry. Technical difficulties. So, and again, yes, designs by Miss Mandy and Lori while I'm waiting. So we have these giveaways every month. Okay.